Let's go with the Pistons.
With the Pistons?
Yeah, they're the worst team, right? Worst team.
By your who took the first pick?
Me?
You?
Yeah.
It was this way.
Yeah.
By your account, they're the worst team.
Yeah.
Which they actually were. They were the 15th.
Yeah, they
They were
actually were.
15th in the East.
And they got the 5th pick, bro. They got fucked in the draft.
Yeah, they're gonna stay at that spot. No,
What?
honestly, that I don't know. They got like some talent there.
They have a lot, bro.
No, they don't.
They have a lot of
No,
talent.
they don't.
They have like
They
too
have,
much.
they have a lot of raw talent. It's not formed. It's
not proven talent.
Yeah,
Bogey, proven, but
you
he's a
can't-
vet and he's old, so
you
I'm not gonna
can't compare
count him.
that to like Thunder. Like OKC, they have young talent, but they're kind of more structured. They pretty much have their identity together.
And they're proven. Something.
Yeah, I mean they kind of are. They surprise everybody.
True. That's true.
Well, Detroit, they're young. They got raw talent. They don't have their identity. They haven't proven themselves. They haven't surprised anyone yet.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Look at the squad though. I mean, they're still young.
Jaden
James
Ivey's
Wiseman.
just what, second year. Cade Cunningham's
First year. Well, going to the
Going
second
second
year.
year.
I mean, bro, it's a lot of
Wiseman,
young-
Durant. I mean, Killian Hayes. I
Thompson.
don't know. They got names you can throw out there, but they're all young. You know, still not proven.
They have too many guards. I just realized that looking into them, they have too many guards, bro.
Too many guards.
Too many guards.
Hmm.
Way too many. I mean, Cade Cunningham's going to be back. Jaden Ivey, Asor Thompson, Joe Harris, Monte Morris, Killian Hayes, Alec Burks. Plenty of guards, bro.
Yeah,
They gonna
Plenty of
probably-
them.
don't know what they're doing.
That's what I'm
like-
saying. It's like a mix-up. And then they got Monty Williams coming in as a coach, too.
Oh, well, that might shake something up. Give them some structure and just that experience he has as well.
I'm
But
saying.
still,
You think he's going to bring in that winning culture into with the Pistons?
possibly. I feel like they still need some more pieces though. Unless they just want him to just build this young core and just like get better each and every year. I mean, because
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's looking like, especially with how young the roster is and the people they have.
And it is raw talent, so you can hope that year by year they get better with the Jaden Ivies, the Cade Cunninghams. Even though when Cade Cunningham was healthy, he was looking like a stud.
I mean, they both look promising.
Yeah.
Kay Hunter and Jaden Ivey.
But then the question is how they're going to play together, right? Because they're both... Well, Jaden Ivey had no option but to dominate the ball. Him and Killian Hayes, because Cade Cunningham was injured. So what I'm like wondering is how is that going to work out? With Jaden Ivey not being like the most reliable shooter in the world, he's more of a slasher, put pressure on the rim and get his teammates involved type player. With Cade Cunningham, he's the same, like pass first. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But I feel like they, at maximum, bro, they're in the playoffs. That's the max. I'm talking about if they do that, I'm like, oh my god, like, oh shit, they blew my expectations away. But minimum, fighting for a play-in. I feel like they could be one of those teams that goes up, bro. I don't see them in the 15th spot again.
Yeah, I don't see
Maximum,
that.
they're making the play in. Max.
Yeah.
And
That's the max?
Yes, they're not making the playoffs.
At
Ain't no
max,
way.
bro.
That's not even their best. The best potential. They're not making the playoffs, dog.
Yeah, Max, they're fighting for a playing spot. Like
Yeah.
at worst, they'll
Fighting.
probably be at 13th. Because, I mean, there's a lot of teams that's going to be moving around and shit. We can't just think everyone's going to be stagnant like Charlotte, for example. Detroit definitely is going to improve, I believe, but
I think
Yeah.
Detroit is more talented than Charlotte.
Stop it.
I mean, it's not always about talent.
Stop it.
It's
Well,
also-
that's what I'm saying, but I'm just saying projecting on what they got. I
Yeah.
feel like they have more depth and more pieces than Charlotte.
I feel like they have more potential, but right now, I would probably say Charlotte's more proven. They got a little more experience. They got Kelly Oubre. He's a
No,
solid,
he's a free agent. Ain't
but
on
he
the team.
was, he was there.
Yeah,
Like, for example, he was a solid player.
they ain't got PJ. They ain't got Kelly Oubre coming into this season. You lose two pieces right there.
You still got LaMelo. All-star. 100% all-star.
I don't want to jump to the Hornets yet, but yeah, he is all star. Yeah.
Might as well jump to the Hornets unless y'all want to have something else to talk about for the Pistons.
Nah, not really. I just want. Yeah, it's like a big question mark, really, bro.
For the Pistons?
Yeah, but I mean, health is something that plagued both teams really, because like we didn't get to see their max potential only because of Cade Cunningham. Yeah. Oh, and they were 12th in attendance. The Pistons. Can you believe that? I thought they would have been bottom of the league. They're better than the Grizzlies. The Pistons. They deserve better, bro. It's almost time for them to break out. They've been bad too long, bro. They got to do something,
Yeah,
bro.
bring out the
Why they
bad
deserve
boys.
better, though? What did they do to deserve better?
They're a storied franchise, bro.
Yeah, they got history, I
Yeah,
guess.
they got history. And Detroit
Malice
from
in the
2K.
Palace.
Like, I feel like he deserves to, if he's still out there, like, he deserves to go see them in the playoffs, bro.
In a way, Detroit.
All right, the Charlotte Hornets. I don't see them being better than the Pistons, but prove me wrong. I
I
don't
said
know.
that shit off the top.
They're actually doing pretty decent though. Like when they were healthy last year, they were like 7 for a while, kind of in the middle there, and then eventually just dropped off.
Hasn't that been them the past few seasons where they're like in the middle of the pack, kind of like bottom of the playoffs?
Yeah, and then slowly just not make it there or just
Or
fall
losing the
off.
play. They lost in the play-in.
I mean, but they were extremely injured. Like they're injured the entire
Yeah,
season.
They're bad.
They were playing with like the third string for a majority of the season too. Like literally, they didn't have anybody from LaMelo to Plumlee to Hayward. I mean,
Yeah,
Uber
Hayward's
missed time.
gone. Bridges.
Yeah, they lost
gone.
Bridges.
Cody Martin's gone too. Was gone too. They had a dude named Bryce McGowan's starting for them a couple of games.
Yeah, but they do got your who's it? I think your favorite boy, the rookie.
Who? Brandon Miller?
Yeah. So you think they're gonna? You don't think they're better than the Pistons?
That's a question mark though. That's a big question mark.
What
for
you
them.
mean the question mark? You say you would choose him over Scoot.
For fit, bruh. Fit.
Nah.
Hold on. Okay, calm
When
down.
we asked the question about the pick, the draft pick,
I
you
said-
said you agreed with the order.
I put the Hornets. I put Brandon Miller for the Hornets because he's what they need. They need a forward. They need a small forward to go. You got a 33-year-old Gordon Hayward that can't stay healthy. Like you need a forward. You need a promising forward on that team. But that's when y'all were like, well, you need the best player available.
No,
Scoot
we
Henderson.
we said like Brand. I think we both agreed that Miller was a better fit. But as far as who we were gonna pick, we were rocking with Scoot.
But because y'all like he's the best player, which I didn't disagree with. That's not my dispute. My dispute is you need right now, you have enough talent with LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Kelly Oubre, if you could theoretically bring him back.
Mm-hmm.
That do you really need Scoot? Or you rather take a chance on Brandon Miller, who could also be a really good player? That was my position, but I'm not saying he's going to be a better player. He's going to have a better career, but fit-wise,
Yeah, so fit wise, you
I
still
just like
think
that.
the Pistons are better than the Hornets team?
yes.
No.
Yes.
You can't. Well, what makes you say that though?
They just have so many pieces, bro. They have so many. But again, it is, I guess, when I see the upside of the Pistons, I just like that a lot more than what I see from the Hornets.
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen Duren was going crazy. Jaden Ivey, post All-Star, was averaging 19, 7 assists, like going crazy. Him and James Wiseman. Then you had Marvin Bagley, who like coming on his own too with the Pistons. But the problem with the Pistons, that's a pro and a con with the talent, is how's it all going to fit? That's what my big question mark is. I'm definitely going to pay attention to Monty Williams. Like, what is going to be his starting five, his starting play? Who's going to lose minutes? I know who's going to lose minutes, like Killian Hayes, Isaiah Livers, like those players that got a lot of minutes. They're going to lose minutes, but what kind of lineup are they going to have going into the season, and how's that going to change throughout the season? Without injury, of course. If injury, I mean, that could fuck everything, any team up, you know?
And then their play style might change too.
Yeah.
Like
Like you
So
said,
like
you don't have
play
an
style.
identity. So like you're gonna get to see a little bit of that. You know? I'm imagining that they're gonna be a very fast team. I can imagine that with Cade, Jaden, James Wiseman, them like
Thompson.
young players. Yeah,
Mhm.
Thompson. I mean, Asor,
They gotta be fast paced for real.
theoretically he could play the 3 because he's big enough to, but he's gonna be a little undersized forward. But still, like you could small ball. I could see them like picking up the pace. But who knows? I don't know. But y'all think the Hornets are better than the Pistons, or y'all see it more than me?
I don't really rock with my Hornets that much. But shit, I don't know. I think they're both gonna be similar this year.
Folks hanging on the Hornets.
I'm not hating. I don't know, bro. I just like.
We've seen flashes of what they could do. That's what I'm saying.
You're right about that.
We've seen flashes. We haven't seen anything from the Pistons.
But they're
nothing at all.
But they're possibly losing PJ and Kelly Oubre. They were a big piece to what the Hornets were doing.
Possibly though.
Or like their starters.
Even without them, we still have an all-star. Pistons don't got an all-star. We got a proven all-star in
Okay,
LaMelo.
hold on. Kay Cunningham could have been an all-star, bro.
We can't play the could. We're playing what happened.
He got injured. He could be an all-star. He's that good, bro.
There'll be one, though,
I
right?
agree.
Just a one-time all-star selection. LaMelo's what, second time?
I think he's a one-time all-star, too, isn't he?
I know he made it, this past year?
Or did he make it once and then get selected because of injury second
somebody
time?
got injured, so he could. I don't know if that counts or not, but I mean, he's still an all-star. Proven, come on.
Yeah, he's proven. I mean, LaMelo is better than anybody on the Pistons, and he's the best player on the court. But still, I don't know, man. Then you got Terry Rozier, Dennis Smith Jr., Frank Ntilikina.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
Terry Rozier?
He's okay.
He's better than anybody on the Pistons.
Terry Rozier?
Terry Rozier is better than anybody on the Pistons.
I'd make an argument that Jaden Ivey's already up there with him.
Stop it, bro. The rookie,
yes,
Jaden Ivey, as great as he is better than Terry Rozier.
Argument. I'll make an argument. I'll make an argument.
Yeah,
I'll make an argument.
I don't blame you, but
I'll make an argument. Bogey? He's better than Bogey?
Stop it.
Come on, bro. He's better than Bogey?
Bogdanovich?
Yes. Game time Bogdanovich for the Utah Jazz.
Now, yeah. Now, last season, I'm picking Terry Rozier.
I don't know.
Bogdanovich.
I think you're overrating Terry Rozier, or maybe I'm underrating him. I don't know, bro. But
he hooping.
Yeah, he is hooping.
Might say Bogdanovich. Come on, bro. He ain't the same Bogdanovich.
Didn't your team want him in the trade deadline or something?
Yeah, I mean, but he got shipped out of there. Who's my team? The Grizzlies? The Grizzlies?
The Lakers?
No, they ain't my team.
Nah, don't hide now.
You see what shirt I got
don't hide
on?
now.
You see what shirt I got on.
Yeah, that was fresh, though. The team ain't fresh, but the shirt's fresh. I fuck with
it
it.
is fresh.
Yeah, that was fresh.
Boy, got the shorts on, too. The whole fit with the suit. That's fine.
Didn't your team want Bogdanovich? Didn't they want? Okay. I'm just saying.
Bogdanovich could definitely help that. But, I mean.
We'll get him next offseason.
He probably helped them.
We're going to get the whole league next offseason shit. Y'all going to get James Harden, too?
No, hell no. We don't want him.
I mean, yeah, bro. I don't know. Then I mean, Mikal Bridges, you don't know how he's gonna come back. But when he was playing, Miles Bridges, not Mikal. Miles Bridges. Shit.
I've been saying Mike.
Too many Bridges. Shit. Miles Bridges. I don't know, bro. I do like their centers though, Nick Richards and Mark Williams. But
they still got Jaden McDaniels?
No, they traded him to Philly. But of course, health is the number one impact.
Yeah.
For both teams, pretty much. But they shouldn't. Yeah, they definitely shouldn't be the second worst team in the East.